Hey guys, my name is Jeff, and this is Sports Talk 11, and let's look at the Western Conference matchups for Round 1 of the 2010 NHL playoffs. Let's jump right into it. First up, we've got San Jose versus Colorado. We all know how San Jose plays in the playoffs. They're so good in the regular season, everyone clicks, and then they go to the playoffs and just choke. And you know what? I know they're playing Colorado first round, but this series is going to be a lot closer than many people think. Thornton always cracks under pressure. He did it at the Olympics. He does it every playoffs. No surprise. Marlowe actually surprised me at the playoffs. He was probably the best Shark other than Dan Boyle there. And he actually turned his game around. And you know, he could have a good playoffs. If you're doing a hockey pool or something and you think the Sharks might go far, I'd say you can get Marlowe way later than he should be, and he could be the best forward for the Sharks because he's turning around. He no longer has the pressure of the sea on him. There we go. Heatley is great if you need a hat trick when you're already up 5-1. He's a perfect player to do that. If you need a goal when you're down 2-1 in the third, in a game 7, he's nowhere to be seen, or in a game 6, or in a game 5. So basically San Jose's chokers, but I think they're still going to win this round. Dan Boyle is the best San Jose player, in my opinion, who deals with pressure. Oh, and Nabokov, too. We all saw him in Canada versus Russia. We've all seen him a bunch of times in the playoffs. He chokes. But San Jose will beat Colorado just on skill-based alone. It will be close, though, in my opinion. It's going to go 6 games unless Duchesne and Mueller play the whole series healthy, then I think it's going to go 7. So it's probably San Jose in 7 then would be my pick. Next up would be Chicago versus Nashville. And Nashville has actually been the hottest team in the NHL since the Olympic break. Rene's been playing great. We all know how great Weber is. They've just had a great structure from their coach, and they've been playing a real tight, solid game. But I'm going to have to give this one to Chicago. Chicago in 5, in my opinion. Basically because Chicago just has way too much skill. Hossa, Kane, Taves, Bufflin in front of the net, Bolin, the list goes on and on and on. So Seabrook, Keith back end. It's just ridiculous. So the only liability in Chicago is their goaltending. They've got a rookie goaltender. We all know Hughes is garbage. So the only way Nashville will win is if they exploit Chicago on their goaltending. But I don't think this is the round that Chicago gets beaten. I say they win in 5. Sorry, Nashville. You kind of always get stuck against a bad matchup in the playoffs. You've played Detroit twice. You've played Sharks who are actually decent against you twice. And now you're getting Chicago. So good luck, Nashville, but I just don't see it happening. And another word on the first round, I'd love to see Colorado upset San Jose, though. That'd be awesome. Heatley can go home crying. I'm a fucking all-star. He'll probably request a trade if they are first round, that his role is diminishing. So there we go. Next is going to be, in my opinion, the closest series of the first round and the most interesting series of the first round, Vancouver versus LA Kings. These two teams, they are going in sort of opposite directions at the end of the year. Vancouver's going up, Kings are going down. But watch out for this Kings team, man. I've been watching them all year. They're one of my favorite teams, and they've just got some great youth talent, some offensive explosion, along with some great defense and some great veterans on the team. It all depends how quick holds up for them. I don't know. Kopitar is just so dangerous. They've got some great shutdown guys. Ryan Smith's going to get to the dirty areas. We all saw Doughty and how good he is. Jack Johnson, I don't like the guy, but he's a great hockey player. So the Kings have a lot of stuff. And then the Canucks, man, those Sedins are just unreal. I posted that Sedin goal on the last video. They're just unreal. And they can carry this team. But in my opinion, Vancouver's only going to go as far as Luongo can get them. And Luongo's not been great since the Olympic break. But, you know, if you look at the Olympics under pressure, bam, he won it for Canada. May have not been pretty, but he did it. So it's all going to be based on Luongo, but this series is going to go 7 games. I'm predicting that right now. It really could go either way, but I'm just going to throw this out there. LA in 7. Instantly a bunch of spam messages by Vancouver fans at the bottom, but LA Kings in 7, but it can go really either way. It's going to go on goaltending. If Luongo can hold them up, then it'll be Vancouver in 7. But my initial prediction, because Luongo's been playing kind of bad, is LA in 7. And LA is my dark horse team. But, yeah, and that's going to be a great series. I cannot wait to watch that series. And then finally, we've got Detroit, we've got Phoenix, we've got the team that's never made it to the playoffs, never done this good before, the team that's probably going to move out of Phoenix versus the Detroit team that doesn't matter what seed they finish, you do not want to face these guys because they are always a threat. And I just can't see Detroit losing this series. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I really want you guys to win. I like Brees Galoff. I like Doan. I love what they've done this year, just conquered adversity and everything. But Detroit is just too solidly built. They're healthy now. All their guys are back. And Howard's been playing great. So I can't see Detroit exiting in the first round. They're way too driven. Datsuk, Zetterberg, Holmstrom, Franzen, they're Cleary, Lindstrom, Rafalski. They're just too good. I can't see them losing this round. Detroit in 5, in my opinion, unless Brees Galoff stands on his head. He's the X factor in that one. Brees Galoff's had a great year. Could win the Vezina. Some are even saying the Hart, but he'll be against Ryan Miller for the Vezina, and he is this Phoenix team. He's holding them together, and they're getting some great play by some young guys. But Detroit in 5 games, in my opinion, for that one, and Detroit's probably going to go far in the playoffs again this year. So, oh man, if you want to check out my Eastern Conference predictions, just click top corner, check those out. If you want to subscribe over there. I've got more hockey postings. I'm going to try to keep up this time in the playoffs. I won't stop making videos halfway through, kind of like with the Olympics. I'm just going to keep it up. And, yeah, go Sens go. I'm hoping for a great playoffs. Round 1's my favorite, despite having to study for exams and shit. But I'm just pumped to watch some awesome hockey and some great playoff hockey. Playoff hockey's the best. I really hope some series go 7 because it's always great to see. Love triple overtime, that kind of shit. It's just so sick. Signing off here. See you guys. Enjoy watching the playoffs.